Welcome back to Ultimate Team. 10 years later, we're already on episode 6, and after a tough climb, we finally made it to Division 5. But to keep pushing forward towards Division 4, it was clear we needed a stronger squad. We got a massive break with our pack luck. We bagged Courtois, just what we needed to boost our defense. Plus, thanks to completing a bunch of objectives, I've stacked up on a lot of non-tradable packs, which gave me a lot of players who I don't use. So I decided it was time to dip back into squad builders and look for a player who could fit into the team. After some scouting, I made the call. We were going to swap Williams for Danjuma. Williams was solid, but his first touch was holding us back. And with the competition only getting tougher, we can't afford to have any weak links. And speaking of competition, if the past divisions have taught us anything, it's that we're in for some serious challenges and some serious BS. First off, the turning circle. This seemed to get me more often than I care to admit. Everyone seems to love it and they abuse it all of the time. Splitting the defense with some magical pass, even though the defenders are really close together. Maybe this one's on me, but whenever the ball gets played down the line and I push circle to tackle, I was always millimeters away from getting it spot on and coming away with the ball. The next one is on EA. I swear that players' teams are just outrageous. He had Neymar Jr. making an appearance in this is the turning circle again. Zola again just ripped me apart. I had a lot of bad luck with rebounds, and of course this guy had to have 86 Yamal to tap that one in the net. I'll admit this wasn't the best tackle in the world, and it definitely was a foul worthy of a yellow. Two things to point out here. One, this dude has dudek, no that's no pun. And two, bringing the keeper off the line. I get it's a feature that anyone can abuse, but my days, bringing them off the line and then stopping is just another level of shithousery. Oh, and look, another appearance from the turning circle. I don't want to be that guy, but is there something wrong with passing the ball to try and score instead of turning around in a circle? Included this because it is total BS. If the ball went in the same direction that I was sliding, how on earth is that a foul? Now yes, this dickhead is taking a penalty with dudek, but I get that. It's standard practice, but watching the replay, bro, really? What's this? The turning circle has appeared again. I'm beginning to sense a pattern here. Yet again, no issues with how the guy scored the goal. It was an average goal, but do we have to watch the replay? And not only watch the replay, but then pause the game as well? And then pause it again? I mean, come on.
Oh my god! Wow!
The close ball control, followed by a sprint to somehow magically split my defensive line, is an absolute classic. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't this be offside, or is the keeper playing as the last man because he's off his line? I wasn't sure. Winning a corner, great, no biggie. But taking a closer look, hasn't the keeper just moved off his line, which stops a normal cross into the box? I mean, it's not bad, it's just annoying. After hours of figuring out these playstyles across a lot of games, I was starting to understand the patterns and I was able to recognize them as they were happening. Ball over the top, wait for the player to take a touch, and then tackle. If they were doing close control into a sprint, I needed to hold off until they were into the sprint before tackling rather than just jumping in straight away. When my wing back was out of position and my centre back came across, rather than going straight for the tackle, wait until the ball was away from the attacker's feet before stepping in for the tackle. It's similar with the turning circle, wait for them to almost do a full turn and then you go in for the tackle. Almost all of the wingers would turn in just before they got to the box. So with the defender, release sprint just before they got there as you'd catch up with them, and then tackle as they were turning in. Trying to put all of this together all of the time was not always as simple as I've just said. Sometimes it didn't work out, especially when the turning circle was being abused every 2 minutes. And as you'll see on screen now, it was still difficult to not concede goals. I'd feel as if I'd be doing everything right, but EA just didn't want me to succeed in this division. This guy had Ronaldo, Benzema, and Neymar up front, which is not an excuse to be losing or whatever, but it just didn't make life any easier. So there I was getting shafted goal after goal in this match. It felt like there was very little hope of ever getting promotion out of Div 5, but then I thought, you know what?
Right! That's it! I have had enough! Enough!
and it was going very well right up until this match. We started strong, got even stronger, but then it got worse until we hit rock bottom. I had to do something.
Well, come on then. What's wrong with you? You're too down. You gotta pull the out of fire.
I was flying all of a sudden all the way up to 1 win away from promotion. The win streak would count for 2 if we could just get this next win in the bag. At the same time, it is pretty nervy at this point. The checkpoints get further apart and having to win more games on the bounce made it all the more tense. It did not start well for us and I could feel the EA cheese setting in. Less than 20 minutes in and 1-0 down, we couldn't have had a worse opener. 10 minutes later, Neymar bagged another. He seems to be unstoppable in this game, by the way. Not even 10 minutes after that, we were 3-0 down. The sinking feeling I was getting after working so hard to just get within the chance of promotion, and now it was slipping away, just like Steven Gerrard slipped in the 2013-14 Premier League season.
Well, when Gerrard slipped,
I was determined to not lose this one, even if I was 3 goals down. 1 back before half-time, 1 more just after, and then in the 87th minute, we leveled it to 3-3. I wasn't even mad that we got a draw, to be honest. I was just more than happy that I didn't lose. This left us needing to win 2 now before we could get promotion. The mountain had just got a little higher, but we were up for the challenge. With the win in the bag, it was down to the final game.
hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match.
I wasn't so much concerned with the defence as I was with the attack. To be fair though, we started out strong, taking an early shot, getting in a meaty tackle, piling on the pressure with the corners, and then the opportunity to take the lead was on a plate. But the moment definitely got the better of me. I absolutely fluffed my lines. We continued to apply the pressure though, and then
He's in here.
we took the lead. But I knew this wasn't going to be easy. The old turning circle had made an appearance and the pressure was starting to build. I wasn't willing to give up a goal. I needed to hold on to this lead. And on an off chance rebound, we took the lead to 2. Even 2-0 up though, I still didn't feel confident. They were getting more and more time on the ball. I was making silly mistakes. I felt like a goal was imminent, but we were gonna stand strong. Courtois was on his A game, but we gave away a silly free kick right on the edge of the box. All of a sudden, it was 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. It was a cracking free kick. I can't say anything bad about that. We defended, we attacked, and right at the last, it looked like they were in. But the defender stepped in with a fine tackle to secure the promotion to Division 4. It was a tough game, but the division was even tougher. I genuinely learned a lot from Division 5, especially with defending and how other players attack. I'm hoping this will stand us in good stead on the run to Division 3. It was a massive sigh of relief. If I'd have lost and then had to win twice again, I don't know if I could have done it. And I've seen there's only one checkpoint in Division 3. It's about to get very challenging. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next episode where we set our sights on climbing to Division 4.